You got to admit, that's enormity. What would you do, hypothetically, if one of your neighbors wrote a note on a napkin in pen, on a napkin, threatened you, and then signed it concerned neighbor and stuck it in your mailbox and shut the mailbox? What would you do? Loneliness is the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Whoa! Looking forward to football next season if we won 4 games.
Name 4 people we can beat. You will not have a growing church without a thriving next-gen ministry. It's not possible. What happened to good service? I mean, it seems like every time I turn around, USPS is, due to UPS always delivers to my neighbor. FedEx turns around in my yard. I'm just like, what happened to good service? What happened to? I mean, it's like you can count. I just got a text from this company that bought this metal building from, and they're like, due to rain, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to be in your area on Thursday. We're going to do it on Friday. I was like, have you been to my area? I haven't had rain in 50 days.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't even care anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I get emails every week from FedEx that says like, oh, there's same thing where it's like, due to our Memphis area getting rain, we can't deliver anything for
What
a
has
week or
happened?
whatever.
Did COVID? I don't mean COVID the disease, but I mean what took place. Did it just wreck everybody's work ethic?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I've had like 3 or 4 packages the last 2 months from Amazon that either got sent back, never sent, or it's a week late.
Yeah, they're like, sorry, it says 9 p.m. They're going to show up at 9
Yeah.
p.m. and then it goes into the abyss of never showing up,
Mhm.
and then it's like, oh, does it say we lost your package? It doesn't say that. It says, oh, something happened, and I don't know what it says. We can't find your package or whatever. And it's not like we're shipping more stuff. I even looked at that to see if there's more shipping, and it's not that there's more shipping. And it's not like UPS has more shipping because now we got Amazon shipping, and USPS now does Amazon packages, and DHL for all the stuff from Asia, and I mean, I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
And one of the worst parts about it too is if you're getting something that you have to sign for, and on FedEx it says we'll be there between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I got that. Like,
Yeah.
yes. But if I have to sign and be there, there can at least be a tracker on the van that's like, we're turning on your street. Because then it's just they put the sticky note on your door. Sorry, we missed you.
Yep.
I know you have to sign off for the sign off to get a sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I have, we had a deal. We were out of town, so obviously they couldn't, drop off at the front door. But so I have a little box there by my driveway entrance. It says delivery.
And they still don't.
And they're like, couldn't get to your home. I was like, that box is the size of a truck bed. Just throw it in there.
Yeah.
But I did have somebody this last week actually did that. They were delivering my Onyx coffee. Of course, it was 3 days late, but I finally got it. It was good. I had a 2-day fast from coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
It was good. I need a challenge.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's not just shipping. It's other things. It's just like that text I just got saying, oh, due to rain. I was like, what? Where has it rained?
Yeah.
Now, I will give them, they could be in Russellville. There's been a lot of rain there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, if it's slow there, don't wait there. Come on up here. We're dry.
Yeah,
come
you can
now.
make stuff happen
Yeah.
here. Then by the time it's done raining there, you can go down there.
Yeah, let that dry up there and come on up and see me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I would operate my business. I say it is. COVID just wrecked everything. It's like customer service. I say it did. That's my perspective. Is that a wrong perspective?
No, I think
I don't think so.
Or were you too young in COVID to really realize the pressure of business? And
Yeah, that's.
y'all were seniors in high school.
I was a
Or you were a
junior.
junior. Yeah. So y'all don't even know.
I just remember we got 2 weeks spring break, and then 2 weeks spring break turned into like the rest of the summer.
That's a great
Mhm.
spring break. Now, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking that customer service has gone down. But you know what's really great is the fact that we're celebrating America still right here almost into September.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got to watch my favorite driver
Mm.
win in D.C. I can't believe they flipped that whole town into a race car
Yeah.
track.
Freedom 250.
And I'm going to say they basically did it overnight. Because, I mean, the roads had to be roads.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like you have to do it overnight.
How long did it take to set that up? What's Grok say? How long did it take to set? But I sat there and watched the IROC, which I haven't seen an IROC race since I was into racing more in the early 2000s. I loved NASCAR. I was a Gordon fan since '98 till probably, I don't know, till my kids were out of the home. My older boys weren't home every Sunday afternoon anymore, or my older kids weren't. But I mean, I watched NASCAR forever, and then they'd IROC every once in a while. Of course, Gordon was my guy, and he won both of the IROC races. They did 2 segments, and he came from the back and won them both.
That's so
What's
crazy.
what's
So the IROC it's a specific type of car. Obviously, it's a Camaro IROC,
Mhm.
and you can only build your car according to that. Like in NASCAR, you have Toyota, you have Ford, you have
Yeah.
Chevy.
Yeah.
This is just the Chevy IROC car. Now they soup them up here or there, but everything is the
It's all the same
exact
across the
Yes.
playing field.
Yes.
It's just who's the best driver.
Yes.
God.
And
Gotcha.
so Gordon comes from and it's legends. It was all legends. It was like Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott. I mean, all the classic. Kurt Busch even came back and raced. Gordon, of course, doesn't race anymore. He raced. He comes from the back and wins. I was like, come on,
That's
250
wild
America.
that he doesn't race anymore and he won both of them.
He's 55. He's a year older than I am.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He may race his car through Charlotte every day to work. I don't know, but he hadn't raced in long. But you put him in a seat and he just tear it up.
Yeah.
And y'all don't remember back in the '90s. He was prior
No.
to all the alphabet soup, but
Yeah.
his team was called the Rainbow Warriors. So he was DuPont,
Really?
sponsored by DuPont,
Uh-huh.
and he had every color of the rainbow kind of representing their paint. DuPont's first, DuPont, of course, they're all into stuff now. I mean, they're building spaceships and
Yeah.
Yeah.
all kinds of insulation and fiberglass stuff.
Man.
But all they did was paint, and he had all the paint colors on his hood like a rainbow, and they call them the Rainbow Warriors. Well, they get into where there's
That's
a little
what
bit
I'm
more
talking about.
rainbow
Yep. Can't be that
direction. And he
Rainbow
turned his
Warriors.
car into
When did
flames.
when did that start?
Rainbow Warrior or the gay stuff?
The gay stuff taking over the rainbow.
Man, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, when does it become prominent? I mean, definitely would have been like 2005-ish
Gotcha.
Yeah.
till now.
Okay.
I mean, just the last 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years? That's 21 years ago. How old am I? How old are y'all? Good night, you're elderly Z's. Yeah, how long did it take them to set it up? Does Grok even know?
Yeah, I said over a month.
Okay,
Oh,
so they were just
wow.
doing little increments, probably
Yeah.
cutting out lanes of the
Yeah, they
road.
filled 220 manholes. Or
Yeah.
potholes, yeah.
God.
220 of them.
220.
We need a race around here.
Yeah, that's
See
what
if
it,
those
that's what it
potholes-
takes.
Oh,
Woo.
Farmington is. I mean, it doesn't matter. You get in one lane and it takes forever, and there's just a pothole
Yeah.
in every lane for how often? Every 40 feet?
I don't know.
It's like crazy. I mean,
least.
yeah. And if you're driving a Suzuki Samurai, which I
Mhm.
should be driving soon, Buddy was telling me, but you're feeling it in a Jeep or a Samurai.
Yeah.
I can tell you
Oh.
right now. But yeah, that 250 race, and then watching. I mean, it was Americana. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but I watched a bunch of it, and then seeing that an American won it, which
Mhm.
that it's obviously Grand Prix is it's international.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought
Trump
I thought
waved
it
the
was
flag,
fantastic.
didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I thought he was
Oh.
hitting Melania with it. He was a
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. I love him. Keep doing America 250. It gets me jacked up. And when I realize that, there's a lot of things that we can look down at, but there's a lot of things we can look up to as well and get excited about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, stock market's highest it's been. The
Mhm.
border. I mean, literally, they're at 0 crossings on the border for how many months in a row now? I think it's 18 months, 17.
way.
Not one.
0?
0. I really like the direction they're going with Iran now, more on the financial sanctions piece. Oil's under, what is oil today? It was under $80 a barrel and then went back to 85. But I think with these Iran, it's up to 88 today.
15, yeah.
Yeah. So just in the middle of all that, it hadn't even gone above 90. It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive. I definitely want gas prices to go down. That'll help a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot of positive things going on in America, and it is. I mean, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But one thing that isn't exciting is the ineptness of our Senate passing the lock the clock. I know they're not
What's
in
wrong with those
session.
guys?
What are
I
we
don't
doing?
know. Please do that. I'm praying. I also been
Mhm.
praying for rain, and God hadn't answered that either. But I am praying that we lock the clock. I mean,
Because it
just-
would be November 1st, right?
Yeah.
Halloween night, or
pretty sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it's usually the first Sunday in November. They moved it. It used to be earlier than that.
Really?
If you remember. Oh yeah, it was like maybe the 1st of October. It was even worse.
Yeah.
And then during the Bush administration, George W. Bush's administration, they moved it to the 1st of November, which is better instead of October.
Yeah.
And then they get rid of it. Midweek will be a lot better.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Fall. You'll have a little
Sun
more
won't go
light.
down at 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
or
get at least get to-
5:14.
Yeah, we'll at least get.
And then
to
everybody's like, "Oh, it's going to be so dark." It's dark all kinds of places. I mean, look at.
Yeah.
I mean, Alaska is dark for 4 months.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Idaho is dark. Like you go to Coeur d'Alene. I mean, it's dark. I've already talked about this. I don't want to talk about it, but I do want the Senate to make America even better by locking the clock and
Oh,
Save
yeah.
America Act.
Yep.
Mhm.
We're past the deadline for it. It won't even if they passed it, it wouldn't be effective. It
Yeah.
had to be passed by like the 9th of August. So we're, isn't it crazy that Florida just had all their elections, had whatever it was, 3 million votes for in-state elections, governor, a few other things. They had Congress, U.S. Congress, a few other things. They had 3 million plus voters, and they counted them all in less than 3 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had 4 million voters in California, and I think they're still counting, and that was sometime in June.
Million an hour.
I'm like, how do people get away with it? Why do we tolerate that?
Mhm.
Why do we tolerate for 74 days no one's heard from Mitch McConnell? They've not heard an audio, a video. And the last
Nothing.
time he was in the Senate, he sat in the same place for 20 hours and didn't move. Look that up.
For 20 hours.
20 hours. It was a long kind of a deal.
He's a
Him and
robot.
his
He's a
assist-
Tesla robot. That's what
I
they
don't
had in
even-
there.
He sat in the same place for 20 hours. I don't even think he went to the bathroom. There's video footage of it. That was back in June, maybe.
Yeah,
I want to say it was June the 4th to be exact. I
There's
may be
no
wrong on that.
way
Seems like I
he's
read the
alive.
article. I don't know. What are we doing? Why would any senator Ted Cruz? I even text Tom Cotton or what is it called? I don't even know.
Xed
I
it.
X'd
I don't know.
him and Bozeman. I was like,
Mhm.
why are y'all tolerating this?
What we
Yeah.
got going on here.
But I know why it is because he's a rhino and they're going to get a no vote on because he's anti-Trump. And they're afraid to put somebody in temporary because Kentucky's going to put in somebody that's for Trump,
I was
for the
listening.
Trump administration.
I was listening to a podcast with Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana, and what he was talking about Save America Act. It was a few months ago, whatever it was, and he was saying the way that you fix it is having election day, not election month.
Why do we have an election month?
And he was saying, and like obviously I don't remember like
Mhm.
oh, you wouldn't know the president that night because this last presidential election was the first that I got to vote in, and I stayed up that night, and like we kind of knew, but you still had to wait. And he like
Had 160,000 votes show up in the middle of the night.
yeah, election day, not election month. And he said that, and again, I don't remember this, but he's like, you'd know who the president was before you went to bed.
No doubt.
And they're like, yep, this is the
Oh.
president. We count all the votes we're in.
Yeah, and
And
they're
now it's
usually
like you have
giving
to
their
wait a
speech.
week.
Yeah.
They give their speech for the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah, and this last one, I mean, I was checking Google like every day for a week.
Yeah, we didn't even know who won Senate. They didn't even have the Senate filled till just a few days, I think, before. Because Alaska took, I don't know how long, there's 90 people there. I mean, how many people are in Alaska? 300,000?
I don't
No, there's more than that. Maybe is there a million in Alaska?
I mean, Anchorage is a pretty big town, isn't it?
I bet it doesn't have 300,000.
I think 300,000 is even pushing it.
I think Alaska has less than a million people.
Yeah.
738,700 residents.
738,000 the
Oh.
whole, and it took them 4 months not 4 months, 4 weeks to count their votes.
They're mailing them in.
And I bet they only had like 250,000 votes.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know why we
Yeah.
tolerate it, but Kennedy is exactly right, and that is, and even the Constitution says that there is an election day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that that what he was saying in some states was you could mail in your ballot the day
week-
of the election.
Yep.
Yeah, and
And then and he's like, the mail's
got 2
slow, so that comes in
they
2
give
weeks
2
later.
weeks.
Yep, exactly.
Well, the USPS just got rid of mail-in ballots.
Really?
Good.
They don't allow the postal service to send anymore except for like 3 categories.
Mm.
Very specific. One's military, one's I think it's health related in some level. I don't know. I'm going to be lying about that, but I'm just sitting back and thinking we can do better, America, on
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do better, America. Kind of like Walmart's doing. Speaking of
Mhm.
America,
Man, that just
Oh.
how about a Walmart?
made me happy.
They're doing
Baby.
better.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know 2 things. Number one, why
Mm.
doesn't people use Walmart delivery? That's first. Number 2 is why would anybody not get excited about a little bit of Walmart having now? You don't have to use Walmart Pay. Is that what it was called?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart Pay. You had to get on the app,
Walmart
save your
Pay.
card in the app, scan the QR code, click the right card.
Make sure
Oh,
that it's the right card.
Yeah.
Because then
that
they
is
could do- yeah.
crazy. But what about this? When you go to Walmart.com,
Mhm.
you can use any card you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I did delivery. That way I could get my American Airlines points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if I pay in the store, it was too much trouble. I didn't have the app.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. And then you
Yeah,
had
I
a
went-
QR code.
Yeah, you had to
I
scan
was
the
like,
QR code
what
on
are
the
we
deal.
doing?
Mhm.
It was like you literally had to have a degree from MIT to be able to check out at Walmart.
I went the other
Unless you
day.
use their deal.
I went last week to buy gift card or something.
Mhm.
Try to use Walmart Pay, and on the screen it popped up due to security reasons. You can't use Walmart Pay.
God.
I didn't have my wallet, didn't have my cards on me or anything. I've already ripped the thing off these gift cards. I'm like, what do you want me to do? And they're like, oh, you got to go get a card. It's like, what's the point of Walmart Pay then?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah, but-
utilize your app.
Wow.
Walmart, but how many millions and gazillions of dollars did they save having their own customer? I mean, they didn't pay one credit card fee.
Mhm.
Genius, but inconvenient. Though I know people that I'm not gonna say it's a lot of people, but a lot of people in my mind, which could only be 10, wouldn't even shop there because they're like, it's so difficult. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm
Yeah.
going to Harps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to Target, which I wouldn't do that. But I mean, Target, I'm sure there's something. I hadn't been to
Mhm.
Target or a Walmart. I haven't been inside one of those. I don't know how long. But I am going to give kudos to Target, which I haven't checked right now. Somebody check and see if Fort Smith Target has Topo Chicos because I need to order a bunch. Fort Smith Target, Topo Chicos. I've got my last 20 cases from there.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they deliver to your house?
No, no, but I have a friend. I give $100 cash if they'll run down to Fort Smith and grab them for me.
So they do deliver.
They do deliver.
So you don't. So you like Walmart deliver? Like you don't go into them.
I haven't been to a Walmart, inside a Walmart. I know I'm going to lie because I don't remember exactly, but I know it's been a year. I mean, it may be 2 years.
You're missing out.
What do you go to a Walmart for?
People watching.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's fun to just kind of look around sometimes.
Well, Alba's birthday is this week. She turns
Mhm.
4, and I wanted to buy her a couple of things she always asks for. I don't know what she wants for her birthday, to be honest with you. I need to find out. I know some of the things they're doing, but I went on Walmart.com and ordered them. They'll be here today.
Nice.
I mean, what else? Even like if I'm buying Big and J or Apple Crush or some type of deer attractant, I buy it all on Walmart. Have it delivered. I pay for the Walmart delivery thing.
Walmart
Is that
Plus.
Walmart Plus? Is that $9 a month? $9.99 a month?
I think so, but you get like free express delivery and stuff or something.
Whoa.
I think, right?
I don't know if it's free, but I know a lot of times it says it will be at your house in 43 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I've had it at times, and I've timed it like on it.
Yeah.
17 minutes, somebody's got something.
That's awesome.
And then I've done
am
delivery,
I
same day
doing?
delivery, totally free,
Mhm.
same day delivery, and it'll be there within an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a subscription that's worth it.
It is. Walmart crushes. And
Yeah.
I'm speaking of America. I just got a high five Walmart. I love Walmart.
And they're rolling that out, the tap to pay out like next week, right? Maybe
September
this
4th.
week.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
before Labor Day.
Yeah.
I think it's September the 4th. And man, they're just I just love it. But I did see, speaking of Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
maybe also it was everywhere. I saw it everywhere, but I saw it on X, a whole article on a guy who in a Walmart parking lot. I believe it was in Georgia. Picked up $30. It's just cash in the parking lot. Someone dropped it and stuck it in his pocket and left. And they're trying to arrest him for stealing.
What?
Make sure I got that right. Georgia man takes $30 in Walmart parking lot. See if they're.
It was just on the ground?
Yes. He didn't steal it out of the register or out of.
It was just
someone's.
there.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't in
first come,
somebody's.
first serve.
That's what I said.
They got him
I mean,
with the flock camera, I bet.
That's the headline is Georgia Walmart shopper picks up $30 from the floor. Local police launch search for him.
What? I knew I read that wrong. I thought I read it wrong.
Wow. They launch a search for him.
This
way.
is Fox News. I mean, this is not like
This isn't like my
whatever,
tip Axios.
whatever that
Yeah.
is. Babylon B.
Yeah, Axios and Google or in Yahoo News.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Launch search.
So if you pick up, so here's my ethic or my question of ethics.
Mhm.
If I pick up there, you drop a $30 and it's in the crosswalk at Walmart. You didn't see it come out of that. He didn't reach for his keys and it come out of his pocket.
Mhm.
Are you keeping that $30 or are you taking it back in the store and saying, hey, somebody dropped $30?
That's
I'm
got to be free
keeping-
game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's right of me to say that, but
I mean, that's an entire
Yeah,
case of rain energy.
it's different if like, okay, obviously like I see you drop $30. I'm like, hey,
Right.
sir, you dropped this. But if it's just sitting there, I didn't see
If
anybody.
I was
drop
at a
it.
Dollar General, for instance,
Mhm.
I would probably take it back in. And here's why. It ain't 9,000 cars in the parking lot, and there's a really good chance that that person is going to remember that's
Yeah.
where he dropped it. And there's only few customers that came into Dollar General.
Yep.
You're a great person.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, somebody just dropped this out here. I'm pretty sure. If it's Walmart, no
Mhm.
way. There are
Yeah.
10,000 people
Yeah.
been through there. And you know who is going to keep it? The guy I handed to at Walmart
Mhm.
customer
Yeah,
service. He
exactly.
can be like, thank
Yep.
you.
Oh yeah, I'll report this to
Yeah.
my manager.
I'm just like, and he's going to jail?
Launch a search for him.
For $30.
You gotta
I
find
mean, if
this
a guy
guy.
dropped his car keys and you stole his car, okay.
That's
I'm good with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
$30?
I don't
You
know
got a
if you did
fugitive
that,
on
I'd
the
be
loose.
kind of proud.
Fugitive on the loose in Georgia.
I've
For
had people steal my
$30.
bikes. I can tell you that. $1,100 bikes. I've had those stolen. That does not make a man
Oh.
happy.
No.
Let me ask you this question. Speaking of America, of course, on Twitter, you'll have people that'll just bash you or whatever, and their handle's not real, or whatever. That doesn't happen to me very much because my X account I have a lot of followers. I mean, genuine followers, non-bot followers. I've gone through and got rid of all. Anybody who follows me on X that doesn't have a profile picture or Facebook, I delete them automatically. Or I have it's not a paid assistant, but a volunteer assistant goes through my stuff and deletes. And that's happened too with people like they knew they left our church or isn't in our community because I can only have 5,000 on my personal page. So you have to delete to add, like you have new church members that want to follow you or be your friend. So she'll go in and delete them. I delete all those bots. But if I it's very rare anybody even says anything. I mean, very rare. I cannot get my X algorithm to do jack nothing or my TikTok or anything I use except Facebook just with our church family. And I'm really wanting this podcast to grab more. I don't know how you do it without just paying people. That's probably what you got to do.
Yep.
But I'm just going to share this on there. What would you do hypothetically? Hypothetically, if one of your neighbors wrote a note on a napkin in pen, on a napkin, and wrote you a note and threatened you directly or indirectly, and then signed it concerned neighbor and stuck it in your mailbox and shut the mailbox, what would you do? And isn't it illegal to open your neighbor's mailbox and put something in it without their permission?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's even with their permission, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Is that illegal?
I think so, but I'll check.
Yeah, check. Give me some grok law on
I
that.
think if that was me, I'd probably call the police. I think,
See, I thought about
Yeah.
that.
but I don't know.
I thought about calling the police, and then I thought, I don't really want the police all in my business. But they were specific. Here's what they said specifically. They said, if you're planning on killing an animal, baiting an animal, they gave the specific name of the animal, why don't you go ahead and just shoot me and eat me? Now, you're like, Shannon, why are you putting this on your podcast? Here's why. Because in case any of my neighbors listen to this, I want you to know I got that note.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find out legally what I need to do. Because I don't want to stir in people. I definitely don't want the game and fish running all over the place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that ain't right, is it?
No.
That's just weird.
Who says shoot me and eat me?
Yeah, that's just and puts it in the mailbox and
Stuck in it. Is it illegal to stick stuff in people's
Yeah,
mailbox?
anything not posted or unstamped, you can get $5,000 to $10,000 fine.
That ain't enough. But I just was,
Yeah.
I was like, man, that ain't American. Concerned neighbor. I'd be okay if it was just like, some random person in Lincoln, Arkansas,
Yeah.
but it was concerned. I live around you, dude. Now I'm all concerned they're going to dress up in deer outfit and run around in the woods.
yeah, and also like they must be watching you. And I don't mean to like be like this,
Yeah,
but like
now-
they must be
now you're
watching.
Now you're getting into Cindy's spookiness.
They must be watching pretty close what you
Yeah.
got going on over there to know that you're.
I
doing
mean, it
whatever you're
might be
doing.
the same person that took a picture of you shirtless.
I
Mine.
guarantee it was.
There's a chance.
It was definitely a woman's handwriting. In my opinion, it was
Yeah.
very feminine.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Concerned neighbor.
Mm.
And
What in the Karen?
exactly.
Find them.
And not only that, why would you take the time to do that, then give a veiled threat of, shoot me, and then think that you have any reason to tell me what to do on property isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is really weird.
I mean, I would respect someone coming up, hey, you know what? I know you like to hunt, and I know you have a few acres.
Mm-hmm.
Would you please not kill anything around my house? I would
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I'd probably kill it and hope it ran into their yard bleeding. But I would at least respect it. I'd be like, thank you for coming by. I am
Yeah.
going to kill something next to your house.
Yeah.
Anything on my property. My goal is to be able to feed my family.
Mm-hmm.
I just fed 30 guys venison last night that I harvested.
Yeah.
Right, Mateo? Gabe?
Oh yeah.
I fed them.
It was good. Great.
It's fantastic. And I love harvesting animals and having
Mhm.
it. And it's God's will. And I want to be able to be interdependent when the apocalypse comes. I mean, that's why I got a generator and that's why I got
tractor?
weapons. Huh?
And a tractor.
And a tractor. It might run out of gas, but maybe I can get an Elon solar powered tractor. But I do have a generator,
Mhm.
in case power goes out and apocalypse. I want to be able to harvest some animals.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
able to, I want to know how to do all that. I want some
Mhm.
weapons. I want plenty of ammunition. I mean, call me whatever you want to call me, redneck, whatever. But I got it all packed in there.
Yeah.
And then I got my neighbor saying, concerned neighbor, why don't you shoot and eat me?
Yeah. I wonder
it's
if they
just
do
weird.
that with every hunter they know.
I need to ask because
Or if
I've
it's
got a
just
few
you.
neighbor hunters.
Yeah.
And if you're one of my neighbors that hunt and you listen to this podcast and you got a letter like that, let me know
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
on a napkin. And it even had a little bit of mustard on the napkin or
Oh,
something.
they just ate
Yes.
a cheeseburger.
Yes, it had a little bit of like they had dabbed some. If it was chili, it was very orange chili.
Yeah.
You might need to write a note back, put it in the mailbox, and then see if they take it out of the mailbox. Then you really got them.
Well, I'm at loss. I mean, I know a couple of my neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of people next door to me.
Mm-hmm.
My actual neighbor is my son. Maybe I need to
AJ.
Keith James.
It was him.
It was his new wife. She writing me notes. No, it ain't her. She probably killed more deer than KJ has. She grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
She farm girl. I don't know. I just thought about that being not very American. But I got excited though,
Mm-hmm.
because when I went out there, I was getting ready to go play pickleball. And when I went out, it kind of got a little bit cool. Like there was a cool breeze that came across. And when I could smell football.
Yeah. It's just.
Isn't that a
Oh.
good feeling?
Oh,
it is.
There's nothing better than this.
Now, it's been so hot, I hadn't felt it, but I felt it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
last night, to be exact.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sunday night. It kind of got a cool breeze right about 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made me think football. And so I thought, isn't it football this weekend? And it for the Hogs it's not, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 9 or 10 Division I games.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
In other words, we made it, guys.
Yeah.
We made it through a whole 2026 without college football,
And we are
it's
back.
and we're still alive.
Yep.
Everybody's doing good. I don't even watch all the games. It just gives me comfort to know I can turn it on.
Yeah, just have it
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, and watch Pat McAfee or whatever his name
That's
is
the
just
only for the college
take
football
his shirt
season.
off.
The college football season is the only time that I really like to wake up early on
Me too.
Saturdays. Because I'm like, oh, I got to put on college game
And I don't
day.
even listen to college game. I just turn it on. And then I go
Exactly.
to SEC, and then I go to
Yeah,
Fox one,
yep.
and then back, and then forth, then back,
And the
then
four
forth.
channel. It's the only time of year that I use the 4-channel multi-view on
There you
YouTube
go.
TV.
I
And I'm
love
just
it.
so overstimulated. I don't even know what to look at.
And I know that it's going to be the worst year in University of Arkansas history.
Yeah, that is
Come
true.
I don't think we're going to
Pastor.
beat North Alabama. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
September 5th,
You can be
We're-
more
No,
generous
that's
than
not
that.
true.
we're going to get beat by them and Tulsa.
Stop.
No.
What's so
Stop
sad is
that.
we in Georgia our second game.
I think they're our
may be-
third.
Oh,
my
no.
star. Who Texas A&M? Who's our second game?
It's
Tulsa.
Utah.
Oh,
I
we're going to
think
get
it's
throttled.
North Alabama, then Utah in Utah at like 10 p.m.
North Alabama we're going to lose, and the Running Utes we're going to lose, and then
Then we have Georgia. I
Georgia
think.
we're going to lose. Then
Then
Tulsa
Tulsa.
we're going to lose. Is Tulsa at Tulsa? Definitely. It
think
wouldn't
it's here.
matter.
I
It's
think
at
it's
Fayetteville.
here.
We're still going to lose. We may not win one game.
Pastor.
Who you think we're going to beat?
At least Tulsa and
No,
North Alabama.
Tulsa is going to throttle us.
No, we'll beat.
They're
we'll-
going to out
Stop.
offense us all day.
I would be genuinely happy. No. I would be looking forward to football next season if we won 4 games. Like to me,
We're not going to win four.
me, that would be like,
Name
okay.
4 people we can beat.
I think we're gonna beat North Alabama.
No, we're going
I
to
think
lose.
we're gonna beat Tulsa.
No, we're
I
going to lose.
think we're gonna beat Mississippi State,
We're going to lose.
and I think we're gonna beat Auburn.
Oh.
Those Auburn's a game that's usually like it's always like 3-5 somehow.
Yeah.
And there's 17 interceptions and
Yeah, and
5
they got
fumbles.
a new coach, don't they? Or is it
Yeah.
second year?
No,
coach?
yeah, it's
Also, wasn't every
Golesh.
game, pretty much every
First
game
year.
last year within one score?
Yeah, but we had
Not
built something.
everyone.
Yeah, and we
we
had Bobby Petrino.
Yeah.
which we should have hired. Which I'm rooting. By the way, when Silverfield takes the field, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
I'm a hog. I'm a hog fan. I'm
Yeah.
cheering him on. But here's reality: what he had to build, and I'm hearing good things about the quarterback. I'm hearing good things about. I mean, I'm rooting for the Hogs.
Yeah.
But I mean, even with the Hogs losing every game, maybe North Alabama's the only one I'm giving them like a 51% chance. I still think we're going to get beat, but
Yeah, we're only
I think it's going to be a Citadel year. You remember that year? We got beat by Citadel. Was that Chad Morris year?
yeah, North
Yes.
Texas.
Or North Texas beat us? Yes.
I think that was the same year.
Yeah, got beat by both those teams. That's what we're looking at. But when I sit back from Chad Morris on, it's just been
We're only favored
Mess.
to win 2 games. Like where ESPN gives us a 51% chance or more to win.
and we have the hardest schedule of any.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Something
Power-
5 school.
I think it's
Power
Power
five.
4
that's
now.
They're
gotta
just making up words.
That's like the 10th year in a row we've been voted the hardest schedule.
We are the hardest. Anybody.
Because
Like,
now they
what are
added
we
another
doing?
SEC game.
Yeah.
So you went to
Yeah.
having 8 SEC games where you could play 4 cupcakes to 9. So now you got to play Georgia week 3.
Mm-hmm.
But at
and you're
least
just
it's
gonna-
football.
The last time we played Georgia, we were ranked and we lost 60-0. I remember. I watched it,
Oh,
and it's going to
Georgia.
probably be 120-0.
Georgia's going to win the national championship. Is what most people say.
Yep, and it's going to start in Fayetteville.
Oh man, but still football
Yep.
season.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love it. Oh, I just smelt a little bit, and then this morning, a little bit more,
Yep.
nice and cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for it.
I mean, we woke up on Sunday and it was like 60 degrees.
We got that coming up this week. For those of you that aren't from Arkansas, we're in the middle of a monster drought. Our trees are turning. I've got a bunch of big trees in my yard turning
Yeah.
orange. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're dying. I pray they're not dying. I just hope they're going into dormant protection stage. But it's been way drought. You know
Well-
what hasn't been dry, though? The Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Hey, we talked
That's
about
true.
this last week. I actually
Yeah.
I want to kind of focus content wise on this for just a minute. And here's why. We talked about church, basically everybody going down the, bashing church, and not the church hurt train, but the, just basically saying church is bomb. So it forced me to kind of look at it a little bit. Church is on fire right now in
Yeah,
America.
it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I'm reading, it's the healthiest that church has ever been.
Wow.
Everything I'm reading, like
Mhm.
increase, and everything seems to be at least measured. What I've read, like LifeWise, actually not LifeWise, Lifeway, Barna, what's his name, Moeller's group, not Moeller, but
Mhm.
just went, who's the other SBC guy? Does a ton of data stuff. Either way, since COVID, everything's on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Something that kind of blew me away was median income of church attenders has
Yeah.
gone up since what they called pre-pandemic.
Really?
Yeah. Like the average median income of church attenders, household income, I should say, $205,000 a year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting stat?
I mean, that's financial success.
Yeah. And then the average church has gone up from
Mhm.
evangelical churches, gone up from 65 in attendance to 70
Since COVID.
since COVID. They increase. Church attendance is up.
Yeah.
And it's not just generational. I mean, like
Mhm.
it's volunteer participation's up, mental health and financial health of pastors is
Yeah.
up. I mean, there's a lot of people that are kind of bashed it, but
Yeah.
actually the article that I read was multiple articles that I read, but the
Mhm.
one that kind of gave a synopsis of the majority of Barna and Lifeway and all these different groups. I mean, said that basically clergy health is in every category is up,
Wow.
and I just think, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just encourage people to get jacked up about the church because it's
Mhm.
alive, and not only that, the world needs it.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we need to be focusing on three things, and I hope Gen Zers will do it. Number one is this: the understanding who God is. We need to make sure people can, and our teams and
Yeah.
church members that are listening to this podcast know how to answer the God question.
Yeah.
And then the second thing they need to know is how to answer the biblical accuracy question.
Mhm.
And then the third thing they need to be able to answer is eternity, heaven or hell, and make sure they know how to get there
Yeah.
to heaven, that is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we need to be passionate about it.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I don't know what stops us, but we need to be passionate about it. And specific here, I mean, small towns in Arkansas. Obviously, Farmington is that whole is thriving and
Yep.
growing, but we're in smaller communities. Farming's smaller community, Prairie Grove's smaller community, Bergman's smaller community, and then to see between both campuses had over 800 students
Mhm.
on midweek.
Man, it was wild.
That is wild. I mean, and then the average church is averaging 70. And we didn't have not one of our groups had less than 100.
Yeah.
Most of them had a couple hundred.
And it's
I
so
mean, it's crazy.
it's so encouraging to see, obviously, like the church at large, but then you look at it with these students, and it's like
Mhm.
they really want it, and they're getting it, and they're showing up for it.
Yeah. And I've never heard we've had exciting semesters, exciting events, but I've never heard the type of buzz that I'm hearing now and not just like we're doing this exciting event, but students genuinely just inviting their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is just absolutely, I mean, it's mind blowing.
I had a college student yesterday, and we're not a university, but that's not part of our, push. We don't do college ministry, on campus ministry. We obviously have college age students attend brand new church, but we had a college age student yesterday, even brought 3 of her friends.
Yes.
She was just like, "Hey, I want to introduce you to my friends from college."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Man, we didn't even know this church existed." And I was like, "Well, yeah, we're kind of on the outskirts of that area, so
Yeah.
and we don't do college ministry, on campus ministry."
Yeah.
And even they were hungry. Like, we're bringing friends. I just
Yeah.
love that. And the people that are sitting there going, "Oh man, there's just, it's all about numbers or, this, that, or the other." I would just say to anyone with that perspective, number one, I get it. I've been there. Comparison's easy. But
Yeah.
I'd say to anyone that wants to have an increase, 50% or even a double their current student ministry size, is answer the questions. Be a student ministry
Yeah.
is answering, the God question,
Yep.
the validity and authenticity of Scripture,
Yep.
and eternal.
Yep.
Be able to answer those questions. unashamedly answer those questions,
Yeah.
give the confidence to it, your student ministry is going to grow. And every church that grows is because they have a thriving next gen ministry.
Yeah.
You will not have a growing church without a thriving next gen ministry. It's not possible. It's not possible. And I will stand on that. Any church that's growing's got thriving next gen ministry.
Yeah.
Anywhere, at least in America. Now,
Yeah.
culturally, it may be a little different overseas.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's probably not, but it could very well be. I'm not educated in that, but we need to ride this and and just keep on going. And I wanted to say too, I posted about our 800 plus, and someone said, "What do you think it is that allows your student ministry to be at 800 plus?" And I said, "Because we build it on adult leaders.
Yeah.
We don't build it on students. We build and any student ministry is thriving, even within our organization, any age, B&K, any of it, is because you have strong adult leadership.
Yeah.
And we got the strongest.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do. That's something that even Evan, who's on our staff, was saying about Mateo's middle school. He was like, "Man, that's something Mateo does. He crushes. He's got the right leaders in there."
Yeah.
And just people just want to stand up and serve. You get
Yep.
adults there, students show up.
Yep.
Yeah, because a lot of the times, especially with the younger age where it's middle schoolers, junior highs, like they can't drive yet, it's the parents or the leaders that are saying, "Hey, we can bring so and so or tell so and so whatever,"
Yeah.
and they're connecting with the students more than sometimes the students are. They're connecting with other parents and telling them, "Hey, your kid needs to be here because we'll
Yeah.
pick them up, we'll drive them, we'll do whatever."
Yep.
And the leaders are the one that usually get the students there.
Yeah.
And when you're going to, like Wednesday night is not the metric that is the most important metric. The most important metric of any student ministry, I'm saying children's ministry up to senior high ministry, is how many adult leaders you have involved and what the influence and level is of that leader within that ministry. The second is how often you're involved in some activity and ministry relational connection with a student outside of Wednesday night in the church, because you're not doing that for the student.
It's mom and dad.
It's for mom and dad.
Yeah.
And once mom and dad know you love their kid, they're bringing pizza.
Yep.
Yep.
They're driving the car. They're picking them up.
Mhm.
They're taking them. They're bringing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. And I hope that helps somebody. But student ministry is where it's at. There is
Yeah.
no doubt about it. And the church is the church is ready to thrive. And no matter where you're at in ministry, it's ready to thrive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, especially for us, and obviously you communicated this on Wednesday night. Like, it's not that we have our separate vision. Like, oh, we're doing our deal on Wednesday night. It's like everything we do on Wednesday night is to align with Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and everything we can do to push students to Sunday morning. That's the goal.
Mhm.
It's not, oh, we're doing our own thing on Wednesday night. It's no, what can we do to align this with our senior pastor's vision, with the church's vision, to get these students not only connected on Wednesday, but
Yeah.
serving on Sunday, sitting on the front row, being here, being a part. So it's
Yeah.
not like it's its own separate entity where it's like, oh, Wednesday night's its own deal.
Yeah.
No, we're focusing on the vision and the mission of the church, and we're trying to push these students to Sundays,
Mhm.
to serving, to connecting, to leading
Yep.
at a greater
And
capacity.
then whenever those students see that Sundays are just as just as amazing as the Wednesday experience, then they feel confident bringing their parents to it,
yeah,
Yep.
and their parents get plugged in, and then you got the entire family getting saved, getting baptized, and serving now.
Yeah. And we had a plan your visit. We had a PYV this past Sunday whose family came because they came to see a teenager get baptized the Sunday
Yep.
before.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What time's your services?"
Mm-hmm.
They just came for baptism.
yeah,
Yeah.
But then they realized, man, Sunday morning may be where it's at. They end up showing up. Summer and Tyler's daughter
Mhm.
came on midweek, brought a
Mhm.
friend. Like, I want to come on Sunday. So she was
Yeah.
here this past
Yeah.
Sunday. I don't remember what age young lady she is. I'm going to say elementary, but I could be wrong. Maybe junior high. I don't know. I don't think she is. I think she's elementary. But and why do I even bring all that up? Church health, because again, we live in a world where there's so much craziness.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy out there. How
Mhm.
many people sticking napkins would eat me information and shoot me? I mean, it's just crazy. And
Yeah.
these students need answers. I can tell they're so hungry. Like, can we have something normal?
Yeah.
Can we have something normal where I'm not having to sit with a friend that thinks they're a boy when they're not, they're a
Mhm.
girl, and they are talking to me about these unique dysphorias and all the information that's out there. You get into senior high, it's like, man, the things I see on TikTok's crazy, and
Yeah.
you don't even, you know, no one's able to define gender, and no one knows what to do with this, and we hear this about, you know, I mean, I had someone come to me so concerned, it's like, how do we live in a world that somebody can leave their infant granddaughter in the back of the car for 8 hours and forget the infant's in the back of the car? I read that article after this
Sad.
individual brought it up. I was like, that's not it. Come to find out, the lady that did that, her granddaughter was left in the car she forgot she was in the car, shut the car, locked the car. 8 hours later, comes back, their granddaughter's dead. Infant in a car seat, strapped in there, dies. And the lady is a medical physician.
So sad.
She's
Wow.
a doctor. She went to the hospital and left a kid in the back seat. That's how, I'm just saying, medicated we are. I mean, that lady had to be.
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
sauce.
just
Yeah.
Then she picked up the kid from
Mhm.
her daughter. This is all in this article I read later. Picks up the kid from her daughter. Her daughter's an OBGYN, and she's a medical physician as well, and still they forget. I mean, that's the stuff people are hearing. They need hope.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you go and you just want to watch a little bit of basketball, and it's turned
Mhm.
into a political nightmare in the
Oh, yeah.
WNBA. Can we just have some?
Oh.
Can we just like Caitlin Clark and see her
Yeah,
having
please.
double doubles and
Yeah,
making
come
30
on.
points a
Yes.
game? And she is one. I don't know many female basketball players, but she's one. I think she could play in the NBA.
She's revolutionized the WNBA.
Yeah.
You look at
And
attendance,
don't they hate her, or maybe they don't? I
No,
don't
they
know.
hate her.
and you look at
Yeah,
attendance
the
whenever
fans
they're
don't.
whenever
No, the
she's
fans don't,
playing.
no.
You look at the average attendance. She is like,
She packs the house.
oh yeah,
She
sells it out.
Packs the house.
What's crazy so much is I was in Chicago
Mhm.
last week. No, it wasn't. The week before. And the Fever were playing whatever the
Mhm.
Chicago is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there on a Friday night, flying out on Saturday because my plane got delayed. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it said, I was like, we were going to go, but it was
Yeah.
Saturday night instead of, and the Fever were playing
Chicago Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Sky. Yeah. And I was like, but the WMA, you can't even, every time you're on there is some crazy political scam
Yeah.
or racism, or
Yeah, it's
Yep.
bad.
I'm just like, what is no wonder people want hope from a church.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even go to a WNBA game without making it about black versus white.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Yeah.
NBA player that scored as many 30-point games ever in the history of the NBA as Caitlin Clark already has. How many long years has she been in there? 2?
2 or 3.
Maybe
I mean,
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're saying that there's a problem?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is racism. Are we racist as a nation? Is racism a thing anymore? I mean, I'm asking that legitimately. I mean, like, I know my worldview is narrow, so I can't even really answer the question. I probably have to ask some of my pastor friends that maybe live in more diverse areas. But is racism? Are people really racist, or is racism kind of like the WNBA deal? It's like we just made up a story that we don't even really know what women are, and
Yeah.
people start saying it just because someone else said it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel about racism. I mean, maybe it's just me, Gen X. I have never seen someone with a different color skin than me and thought anything ever in what I would say in like some different category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 54 years old. Never even, I mean, I've never even,
Mhm.
and not only that, I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only time I've ever heard anything racist is working out at the gym. And that's just because the music says the N word like every other song on
Yeah.
certain playlists. That's the only thing I've ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw last night on my X feed, Drake was with Ella Langley.
I saw that
At-
in Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Was it in Little Rock?
It was
Yeah,
in Little Rock.
And then
Yeah.
it was like the biggest news, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
I didn't even know Drake was black. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry. He doesn't look very black.
No.
No.
I literally didn't think. I thought he was Eminem. Like I thought he was like just a really good white rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Sorry, Drake.
I mean, that's my problem. But they were all. It was like a big deal that
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a big deal. They were trying to make it racist because he's black or because he's a rapper at a country white artist deal, and they're trying to make it a race. They were trying to make it racist.
Yeah. And he's just enjoying music, enjoying a concert.
He's just enjoying the
Oh
number
my
one
God.
selling, number one hit artist in the history of music.
She beat Beyonce's record of being in the
She
top
beat
And
everybody's
100.
record.
Houston and who?
Whitney
And Mariah
Houston
Carey and all of them.
Everyone's
She has been number one longer than
Yeah.
anyone in the Billboard, at least the history of the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake probably was just there going, "This girl's fire.
Yeah.
Let her rip."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think I'd go to Ella Langley concert, but I even respect her music.
Yeah.
So Drake's there, and they're trying to make it right. Why is it racist? Who really thought that was racism?
Yeah.
It's just a narrative that they're trying to stir up.
I truly
Yep.
think the same thing.
It's a
Has
narrative.
people experienced racism? I have.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I went to Arcegus and got coffee, I mean, I'm so white they couldn't even like me. They knew I was a Republican. They knew I had white male toxicity. I mean, I felt it. I felt people like, I have to serve him. He's so Christian, white, Republican, conservative. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I could feel it. And I knew they were against me because it was a lady that served me that had armpit hair, a nose ring, and BO. I was like, oh, yeah.
Lord.
And
Yep.
she definitely
Oh.
she gave me the once. She barely even talked to me. So I've experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that isn't racism. That's just a conservative that's just a political viewpoint
Yeah.
yeah.
difference. So I've sensed it, and I'm sure people of other ethnicities has experienced that type of tension.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I believe racism was 100% real
Mm-hmm.
at some point in American history. But I think most of it stirred up.
Yeah.
I'm with Morgan Freeman. No one makes an argument better than he does. He said, if you'd stop talking about that we're a racist nation,
Exactly.
we wouldn't be racist
Yeah.
because we're not.
Exactly.
That's Morgan Freeman.
You'd never know.
And I never thought he was white,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Drake. Sorry, Drake.
Sorry, Drake.
Sorry.
I
Drake.
mean, I just realized last night he's black. Man, yeah, because he even has a song that says the N-word in it, but he says he's light-skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember that in the gym, but they blotted. They didn't bleep out the N-word that one time.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
But
Nope.
I mean, I know I'm done with it.
Yep.
I
Me
just
too.
can't tolerate. I mean, I
Yeah.
think most of it's conjured up.
I'm
I don't-
tired of all the isms and the ists.
Me too.
and,
I
like,
don't think we're racist.
Yeah.
No.
I know no one in this room's racist.
Mm-hmm.
I've never felt racism in my life.
Yeah.
Now I have been mad at people before because they have a really loud muffler on their truck or no muffler, or they back their truck in. You know, I've been like, not even mad. It's just like irritating. It's like, come on, you know. Or, you know, maybe somebody, you know, there's been that. I've never finished. I just don't think racism is. Are there racist? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think racism is in any way a vein that's running through America.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me.
Mhm.
WNBA though, they're sizing it up. That's why we got to have great churches that bring great hope.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
great lives that have great
Yeah.
hope and show it
Yeah.
and have great hope, because the world's changing.
Mm-hmm.
And with students, speaking of that, I read another article that students have a better chance to be at six figures going to trade school faster than they do going to university.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
That doesn't
I
surprise me.
believe it.
I think we need to be pushing students to trade school.
Oh, I do.
You know, I was thinking of Mateo and Jacob's degree, KJ's degree, Chrisland's
Mhm.
degree. That I think should be a trade school, not
Yeah.
a university.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go focus, specialized on that for a
Graphic
year or
design,
two. Go do it
go.
and then be done.
Yeah.
Social media ought to be a trade school. Learning, I don't think it should be a college degree.
Yeah.
Social
Yeah.
media, 2-year school, crush it.
Mm-hmm.
AI, 2-year school, crush it.
Yeah.
And then if you want to develop more or become a developer or whatever, videographer, photo, I think all that ought to be a trade school,
Yeah.
not a degree.
Yeah. Don't make me take math, science, history, physiology, sociology to go be a
Right,
graphic designer.
right. I think it ought to be a trade school. And I think
Mhm.
trade school is where it's at too. I really do.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of people go to college with no aim. We've heard that since the
Mhm.
80s. But I also think that there's a lot of the education, secondary education, graduate level and undergraduate level education it's a scam. And I just think it's kind of become this natural process, and I think you ought to be called to go to college.
Yeah.
And I think also that the trade schools ought to offer more certificates. That's something Trump did in his first administration, where he's calling it the University of America, where you could go for free. He ought to push that again.
Yeah.
And in most of it's trade school,
Yeah.
and all community colleges ought to be free. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I love that. I tell all of our young men that are graduating, if they have any sense of grit in them, I tell them, just go be a lineman.
Yeah.
Go make it. Go make 6 figures. Be a lineman.
Big time.
Work hard.
I've got a friend that basically became a landman. Didn't go to college, nothing. 19 years old. He's running teams as a landman.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, forget the name. Forget the name of they do oil, gas, they do electric, they do power lines. He's 20 now. When is 19? He's already a supervisor,
Yeah.
making $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
And he went trade school,
And little to no debt.
if any. Oh,
Yeah.
he don't have no debt. And he lives off his stipend. He doesn't even use his money. He said everything he gets, he doesn't even spend it. He just lives off his stipend. And his stipend is like $65 a day.
Yeah.
And they pay for him. They put up trailers for him to live in.
It's awesome.
And then he just goes home whenever he goes home. I don't know. I'm not bashing. I mean, if somebody goes to college, I think I personally do think you need to be called to it. I think with that, it allows you to be more effective and have greater focus. And there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
And if you want to be an architect or you want to be an engineer, go to college. And you can make great money as an engineer. You can make great money as an architect.
Yeah.
And if you got that gifting and leaning, but I think some of that, and maybe even as an architect, ought to be trade school. I mean, I think if you're getting into commercial buildings and some of those things, past just basic drafting,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of guys that just want to be a GM or a construction general manager that just needs a drafting trade class. It just needs to know it's 9 inches from the wall in the back of a potty and establishing. You can create some draft blueprints, but if you're responsible legally and having to sign off, obviously,
Yeah.
an undergraduate or something on that, or however it is for architects. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud because we need to give hope to the next generation. We need to be giving them hope, get them pumped up, get them excited, and keeping them out of, what I see a lot of, and that's isolation. Did I mention this last podcast that the article that just reiterated on Kashi? What's that? What's the Twitter account? KASHI. It's kind of like Polymarket, or
Kalshi. Is that what you're talking about?
is it
Yeah,
Kalshi or
Kalshi's a thing.
Kashi? Yeah, Kalshi.
Yeah.
KALSHI.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just printed the article that loneliness is the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Whoa.
Last week it was in there. It was some article.
So better to not be lonely and smoke you a pack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
just
not that
stay
you
lonely
should.
and hit
Yeah,
you 15.
Not that you.
So
should.
get not lonely, and then you can smoke a pack a day.
Well, then you're just breaking even.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you're still.
But
Yeah.
they said it's the same to your health. Loneliness is smoking. Actually, they say it's worse than smoking 15 cigarettes a day for your health.
Wow.
Loneliness. I'm definitely not lonely. I've never battled loneliness or racism.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people that are, and that's why I think student ministry is so on fire right now,
Yeah.
because they're finding community and connection and
Mhm.
love, and I would say acceptance.
Yeah.
Because even people that battle transgender issues, and we've had some that have come through our students. I've been here long enough to see. We've had some come through our student ministry that battled those issues that are now moms,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thriving.
Straight up.
We loved them through it. We loved them through their dysphoria, battled it, never changed what we said, never said, "Hey, we accept this area of sin," but we loved them through the difficulties of it. Now I'm watching them. I'm thinking of two, literally right now. There's probably more than that battled the gender dysphoria issue, and now they're moms.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And somebody who battled homosexuality and now has 3 kids. I mean, You can love them through it, and the church
Mhm.
gives you hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need some
Other-
hope, some encouragement, and they found in the church great community.
That's it. Because you Z's are, I mean, y'all are the crazy people. It ain't X's. I mean, Z, they're tapping into everything. They say everything's. It don't matter. I mean, they end up cheering for Gaza, wearing Palestinian hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, they're sitting there. I did see though. What country was it that said you can't wear basically a hijab anymore?
Whoa.
Can't wear face coverings anymore.
Really?
Sharia law level. Portugal.
Mm.
They just made a law that you cannot wear what we would consider Islamic face coverings. Women can't
Yeah.
in public.
Whoa. What do you think about that?
I think it's fantastic. I mean, you remember back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
what was the sign of being a robber?
Ski mask.
A ski mask.
Yeah.
You come walking into a bank with a ski mask on,
Yeah, that wasn't going to go over well.
or
Mm-mm.
and then if you went in an old country western, what were they wearing in the old country western?
Bandana.
Yeah, that's right. And they called them what? A bandit.
Mm.
They come in with the bandana, like stick them up. They're covering their face. They're like, we want to be able to see people's face. We don't want, and so Portugal made that law. That was recently,
Yeah.
wasn't it, Jacob? Did you look anything up on that?
I just see that France, Switzerland, and Portugal have that. Yeah,
France?
yeah. Restrict face concealment in public spaces.
That it's against the law.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The only
Block camera's got to be able to identify you.
That's
health
right.
reasons is the only whatever exemption.
What is the exemption?
Health and medical reasons is the only.
Just saying. I think that's a good law.
Yep, I like it.
I mean, there's just so many things. I had so many DMs, conversations.
Mhm.
I promise the podcast hadn't been posted for 3 hours, and I had people go, "Oh, I can tell you a lot more about that cruise ship that wasn't let in, and this, that, or the other." And the one thing I didn't talk about last week that makes, speaking of Sharia law and Islam and how
Mhm.
important this is, and how we just end up hugging, and someone was saying that they're trying to sell coals in Little Rock basically to a Muslim mosque, and they're trying to shut that down.
So Kohl's?
Yeah, Kohl's
Oh, the
department
store.
store
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Okay.
a-
Okay.
to a Muslim organization to establish a church there in
Mhm.
Little Rock, and there's people fighting against it. But there was one thing that
Wow.
I had read when I was reading, and I didn't share last time we talked about, supposed, here we are back to phobias, Islamophobia, but it isn't that. I mean, one thing that makes you not have an American idea when it comes to being Muslim, and that it doesn't fit in our culture, is that you can't even have a dog in your home as a Muslim.
What?
No, if you have a dog in your home, you
Mhm.
lose eternal rewards every day.
Oh.
You lose a reward every day.
But that's man's best friend.
Well, you can't do it because now they say,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because even in the Quran, I don't remember actually, but you can check me and see, but I'm pretty sure that in the Quran, it may not have been Muhammad, but somebody had a dog. I think I remember that. But they say if a dog licks your face, that you're impure and you have to go get clean and wash 7 times.
And they lose a reward every day.
They lose reward every day, and the mercy angels can't come into your home if you have a dog inside your home. It's unclean.
Come on.
What are we doing? Who makes this stuff
dog?
up?
What if it's hypoallergenic?
How come they always use our numbers 7 times?
It's a
Where'd
great
they get
point.
that
Come
from?
on.
I'm just
That's a
like,
great point.
can't you do 5?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody loves copying off the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
No original thought. Everybody, you need an original thought for sure. They have not got
They
one.
don't even copy off the Bible good.
I mean,
I
at
mean,
least they got Abraham in there.
yeah.
But isn't Jesus Abraham's brother? Somehow they're connected. I always get all my
Yeah.
Quran.
I mean, they're all spiritual brothers, but
I don't
that's
remember.
Mormonism. But
I don't remember how it all went. No, they're not spiritual brothers. They're actual brothers in Mormonism. Satan and Jesus. We ain't got time for that conversation though. What's going on in Z world? I do want to know that. I mean, what is the algorithm that's speaking to the Z's right now on TikTok, for instance? I mean, what's buzzing out there? What are they trying to get y'all to buy or do? Or
I mean, it's still a lot of anti-U.S. and pro-Iran stuff. A lot of Muslim stuff, anti-Muslim actually, and then just fitness things for me.
And anti-Tucker
And so
Carlson.
anti-Tucker Carlson, that's for
Yeah.
sure. That's for sure. And I think Ben Shapiro has fallen off too.
Oh, Ben.
Like nobody likes Ben. No, at least Gen Zers.
Well,
Nobody
at least
likes
his
Ben
yarmulke
Shapiro.
blends right in with his hair.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Same
I
shade.
respect that.
Yeah.
For a guy that, is proud of his heritage, still wears his
Mhm.
yarmulke, but he's got a good blend. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I've not seen Ben Shapiro in I don't know how long in my feed.
Oh yeah. It's been a while.
What's on your feed, Gabe?
Man, I've been seeing all the WNBA. I've been seeing Ennis
True.
Cantor
That
declaring
is
for the
true.
draft. Another retired
Yeah.
NBA player declaring for the draft.
Did they ever define what a
For the
woman is?
draft.
Speaking of it, we're back to WNBA, but did they ever define what a woman is?
I don't think so. I
And
think
how do
that's-
they have even a W in front of their NBA?
Yeah, that's the argument
Oh,
that
okay.
that Ennis Cantor is making is like, how can you
Yeah.
call it the Ennis Freedom Cantor, whatever his name is? And he played in the NBA for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like, hey, if you can't define it, I'm going to roll in here and be the number one pick and be like Shaquille O'Neal in this thing.
Oh, that'd be fire. That would make me so happy. I would love every minute of it.
Yeah.
Because basically he's making them make a decision. Like, are you going to let me in and let me play and dominate? Or are you going to say, no, this is what a woman is?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. We need to be just as clear on what a woman is as this for Gen Z. And that is, how old do you need to be to stop having birthday parties?
Oh gosh.
Gen Z, I'm just saying, guys, when you get in your 20s, you don't want to be sitting in a circle getting presents from all your family
I like a
Yeah.
good birthday party.
Oh, come on.
Plus, what's
I'm
wrong
good with it.
presents?
It's
that's a
fun.
great
I don't
point.
mind
What's
a
wrong with
present,
Great
presents?
I just-
community.
I just saw someone friend of y'all's that is in his 20s and he's sitting in a circle in a Instagram pic, maybe it wasn't Instagram, Facebook, with grandma and everybody around him. They're handing him presents.
No.
He's married.
That's kind of awesome, though. Get some presents.
Okay, I'm good with presents. I'm good. But when do we stop doing the birthday party?
I don't know. It sounds like you hate presents.
I'll make a confession. Like,
Oh,
I like to
no.
invite.
Okay,
I like.
mute this.
I like to invite all my friends, close friends. We go out to grab dinner, hang out at Smitty's or maybe Texas Roadhouse, like for my birthday or
that's-
something.
I
But like
think
that's
that's-
cool. I never ask
fair.
anybody to bring presents, but usually they do, which is even better.
Okay, so you've got a subconscious idea. You're trying to get him to bring presents.
Yeah, but I never say. I just say like, hey, we'd love to go grab dinner, hang out.
Or how about for your birthday when you get 22 or older, you say, "Hey everybody, I'm buying you dinner. It's my birthday. Come eat with me. I just want to have some friends around me."
Nah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm out.
Nah.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
we're done with that. I think there needs to be an age cutoff where you're not sitting in a circle in a chair with everybody around you having your family over. What age is it? Let's define it here. Right here.
I don't know.
55.
I'm the worst. Yeah, I'm the last person. Jacob knows because Jacob's been the last 5 of my birthday
Jacob,
parties.
you still do that?
I go to Gabe's.
Yeah. Ever since I turned like
I
19,
don't do
Jaco's been
that.
there
I don't. do that.
for most of them.
When should you stop making a timelined post,
Mm-hmm.
not a story, but a timeline post about your kids' birthdays? How old are they where you stop doing that?
18, I
18,
think.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
18's the cutoff.
Oh, see, y'all got that definition, but
Yeah.
no one's here to give a date on when mommy's not having birthday party for my house.
I think birthday party, you get birthday party like on the 5s and the 10s, like 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Okay.
50. Yeah. Like, I think that's still cool.
18. I think you should stop having birthday parties for your kids, like where you're inviting grandma and you're sitting in a chair and blowing out candles, like at 9. When you get to 10, you definitely have friends over and go to, wherever. Where do 10-year-olds go? I don't know.
Chuck E. Cheese.
No, 10-month-olds go to Chuck E.
Movies.
Oh.
Cheese.
Movies is a good
Yeah,
one.
so they're all
Yeah.
going to the movie, see Spider-Man, and you're paying for that, and you drop them off. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. About
But 10
Spider-Man.
is
I haven't
like
seen
whenever
Spider-Man.
they start to actually remember things. They don't remember
10.
birthday party from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
remember
8,
my
9.
birthday party from first grade was Cowboys and Indians birthday party. I still remember it.
I don't
That's
think
so
I don't think you can do
racist.
that anymore. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that anymore. I don't think.
It wasn't like the Negro baseball league and the white baseball league.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Cowboys and Indians.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
can't
come
say
on.
Indians.
But like when did you stop doing birthday parties for like your kids? Like did y'all do them
Yeah.
or was it just kind of like, hey, we're gonna go out to eat and have some cake or
I I'll tell you this. I still struggle with my wife wanting to put up a happy birthday banner for my kids. Even no party, but we're
Oh,
just wanting to have steak and have dinner. She'll put up like one of those little
that's fun.
banners in our house for my
Mhm.
kids, and all of them are geriatric now.
That's fun.
But we don't do sit around, hand out presents, or ask anybody to bring presents.
But you would do like a family dinner and
Oh,
hang
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd recognize their birthday, but I ain't putting it on my social media posts. I'll put it on story.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll
do
I'll
that.
ta-
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
throw it out there, but I'm not like, oh, it's
Mhm.
my daughter's 32nd birthday. Happy birthday. I mean, when you're 32, get your own birthday party.
Yeah.
Now, I might send them some money.
Mhm.
Hey, happy
Yeah.
birthday. Go out. And usually what I do is I send it to my kids. If they've got kids, I just say, hey, give this to your kid. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably don't, but that's what I say. There's an age. We need to get serious
Yeah.
I
about
think
it.
my mom still posts for my birthday. And I love it.
I don't know.
I like reading the
My
comments.
question is, when can
Just-
I stop texting people happy birthday?
Oh, I don't text
I
nobody.
feel like
yeah.
I'm
Best friends-
obligated to.
No, best friends I do. I do
Okay.
best friends. Sometimes I will staff if I recognize it. I'm not a
Mhm.
Facebook birthday guy. I probably should be because that's probably
timeline?
the best. Oh, I never look at that. I don't
No.
get
Yeah,
me either.
notifications. I don't even get Facebook notifications.
Mhm.
I don't even get them. Like I don't get Facebook. I don't get Instagram. I don't get name one X. None of them. I don't get
Yeah.
any notifications. Like some people get notified, brand new churches is on live or what. I don't even get that.
Mhm.
I mean, like if I want to send somebody, like I've got good friends, I'll send them happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it works out, like, hey, you know what? It's Billy's birthday. Let's ask Billy and his wife. Let's go eat and just bless
Mhm.
them. I'd do something like that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I saw somebody. They're y'all's age. That's all I'm gonna say.
I need to see this.
And they're married, and they were
Mhm.
sitting around, and everybody handing them happy birthday.
Yay.
Grandma's
Yeah.
gonna get you a gift anyways. You don't have to have her at the party. You know,
No,
you don't have to have a party. She's gonna get it for you anyways.
no, I want your grandma to get me a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think I still get birthday gifts from my in-laws. Yeah. Yeah, they'll send me a gift card. But they ain't coming.
But you're not having a birthday party. I'll invite you to mine next year.
My
I'll
wife
invite you to my birthday
and
party.
I go out to eat. I'm just saying, Gen Zers, let's get the
Mhm.
birthday parties down to a minimum.
Okay.
Once you're 22 or older, it ought to be over. I think 18, if you're having a birthday party with all your family,
Mm-hmm.
you got some issues. That's what I'm saying. Now, what I mean by that, not having everybody over for a party for recognizing their birthday. That's
Mhm.
different. I'm saying sitting in a chair, blowing out candles,
Pin the
wearing
tail
a
on the
hat,
donkey.
pin a tail on the donkeys. Everybody's coming. Hey, here's your gift. Oh, I brought you a gift. No way.
Mhm.
No, we got to grow up. But that same person is the one that was late with my Amazon package. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. And at what age do you stop coloring your hair going to work? When you just stop putting pink and purple and blue in it.
Oh, I don't know. I never got into that, so
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
I'm
on that.
glad.
If
I'm
I
glad.
colored my
what
hair-
about nose rings? Anybody got a nose ring? When do you
No, I
stop
never got
doing
into that
those?
either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see some.
It seemed like at like early 20s, everybody's doing nose ring, and then maybe about 27 they pull it out.
Yeah, I took mine out whenever I was like 22.
When you realize you need to be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got one because I don't even know if this is worse than having a nose ring, but I just didn't want to endure the pain.
Yeah, me either.
I just didn't want to just sit there and then just and just shove it through my nose.
I
That was
know.
good.
I
Same
just
thing with a
think-
tattoo. That's why I could never do
How
one.
do you
'cause I
trim your
would
nose
cry.
hairs with one of those in your nose?
Mm.
That'd be
Question.
painful.
Well, I didn't have to at the time, but now I do.
Yeah, I do too. I mean,
would
oh,
be
and it's
real
all twisted
inconvenient.
up
Yeah.
and rips out of your. Oh, that'd not be good.
Mm-mm.
There's just things
Yeah.
that Gen Z Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ratchet up the maturity level.
Yeah.
And is it mature is it mature to not have maybe I should have a 55-year-old birthday party, sit in the middle, and everybody give me presents.
Why not?
I think you should recognize
Should.
people you love. Have a birthday cookie for like you got
Mhm.
employees. Bring a cookie to the office. Everybody
Yeah.
chip in $5. I think that's great.
Yeah. Or an ice cream cake.
Or presents.
That's the best cake of all time, by the way.
I like present. I like getting free stuff, money,
Yeah.
like
all
that.
of it. I like it.
I'll tell you this. Speaking of, and matter of fact, I'll shut her down on this because I'm kind of rambling. But I had my second cheat day,
Mm-hmm.
in about almost 2.5 years. I had my second cheat day, and I ate Chicago style pizza
Mhm.
and 2 pieces of homemade pie. One piece was, I mean, they weren't huge pieces, but they were what I'd consider, pretty regulars. They weren't like the cheesecake I cheated on.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big.
Yeah.
I ate peanut butter pie and
Oh.
a cherry pie, both homemade. And in 2 hours, no, it's probably less than that. I literally felt like that my cranium was going to pop out of my skin and explode.
Mm.
It was, I literally think, I probably will,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, I'm never doing this again. It just wasn't worth it.
Sugar overload.
It was sugar. But what's funny is, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's just a raw sugar, but cheat day wasn't worth it.
Mm.
I'm going back to my 5 pounds of honey
Yep.
Yeah.
because that doesn't affect me at all. Fruit doesn't affect me at all.
It's just-
Nothing, not one bit. And it's sugar, but it's
Yeah.
not sugar. American RFK Junior sugar.
Yep.
It wasn't that. It was. It's been just let you know. I'm probably not going to be cheating again anytime soon.
No more pizza pie and fruit and peanut butter pie.
What was weird about that? I'm glad you asked, Gabe. Here's what's weird about. I used to eat like that every day and didn't even care.
Oh.
I'd go to Whataburger after midweek and eat 2 double Whataburgers and 2 packs of fries.
Yeah.
Oh man, I do kind of miss Whataburger.
You ate like the average pastor, probably.
No, I ate more than the average pastor.
You ate the average pastor.
I ate him.
Yeah.
I can't say that,
Yeah.
but I definitely don't put it on a napkin. I
Yeah.
can tell you that right now. I was like,
Yeah, I remember whenever we'd go get Wendy's after workout,
oh yeah.
and it was like a Dave's triple,
Oh, and extra
10-piece,
cheese. And, yeah, then
10-piece nugget,
nugget,
and then
the
2
hot
large
nuggets,
fries, right?
and then 2 large biggies.
Yeah.
But it was the hot nuggies.
Pastor.
Yeah.
I got a picture somebody sent me yesterday. Just said, "Thank you for living a disciplined life." I'm not joking. Can I get it? Somebody grab my phone right here. I got to pull it up, and it's literally
That's awesome.
it's a screenshot of my face. This was 2 years ago.
Oh no.
This was not 10 years ago. This was 2 years ago, and I'm sorry. Forgive me. This is what they sent this to me.
That's a bowling ball. That's a 15-pound bowling ball.
Please.
That's not a head.
Which camera? This one here?
Right there, yeah.
Oh yeah. Zoom in on that. They sent that to me, and they Christianized the text to me and said,
We're living a disciplined
said-
life.
"Thank you for demonstrating a disciplined life." I was like, "Are you making fun of me indirectly?"
Oh,
You got to admit that. You got to admit that's enormity.
wow,
You ever
that's
see-
awesome.
This was 2 years ago.
It's crazy.
God forgive me.
No more cheat days, huh?
No more cheat days. No more birthday parties where grandma's handing me the cake right in
That's
front
it.
of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll blow out the
Sorry.
50-something candles. Cheap. Speaking of birthday, I've got a granddaughter turning 4 this week.
Yeah.
Birthday presents a priority this week.
That's it.
Yeah.
The old Walmart, they're going to be pulling in a bunch this week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just love it. And I'm spending a couple of days with my mentor. So that's going to be good too.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is. I like learning.
Yeah.
I'm ready for launching pad
Mm-hmm.
because we're in the most unique, and I say we, and then
Yeah.
Cindy and I as well, but overall organizationally, I've never seen anything like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to keep launching,
Yep.
keep growing, keep learning what I need to do better, be more effective, be responsible for me, be a better communicator, be a better shepherd, be a better team builder. I feel like I'm not a very good team builder. I just feel like every time I'm just like, you guys ought to know how to do this, and that ain't how it works. So I want to be a better team builder. I want to be more inspirational, and I don't want to be encouraging necessarily. I do want to encourage. I don't want it just to be encouraging. I want it to be motivating, kind of like what we've talked about before, 1 Corinthians 14:3. I want it to be strengthening. I want it to be encouraging.
Yeah.
And I also want it to be comforting because you're comforted when you're in what you know you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're more comfortable in your home than you are in somebody else's.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get in your home, you get comfort in your calling. Then you're like, man, I'm rolling in this because no money's going to change that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no amount of money, no certain kind of job, no like grass is greener. Get in it, thrive in it, roll in it, and that's where I want to be
Yeah.
organizationally. And I want to see change, like from that picture.
Yeah.
That's some big change. I want to see that organization. I want to see it in my speaking. I want to see it in my leadership. I want to see it in my
Yeah.
marriage. I want to see it in my physical health.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it in my money.
Yeah.
I want to see it. What else? What other category? My wife says I always say the same categories. What's another category? What else do you want to see change in?
You already said, you said relationships, didn't you?
See,
Relationally?
exactly. It's a reason I say the same categories because they're the only ones, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name another category.
you
I
could be
want to be
more
better at my
specific, maybe.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is $74,000 a share or something. What is that called?
Wow.
A coin. Or 79,000 a day. Went back to its highest level ever.
79, yeah.
79,000 a coin,
You
yo.
need to take out a loan. Get
No,
one.
you take out a loan. That my first house was $79,000. St. Petersburg, Florida. 79,000. I bought a house. I wish I still had it. Why did I sell that thing? Why did I ever sell any house? Shouldn't have ever. Bad. Live and learn. Live and learn. Live and learn. Bad. It's because people that love you give you the best advice they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They love you. They just have never experienced another world where, you know what? Real estate is an asset you don't have to give up.
Yeah.
Or what's another way? Your parents did the best they could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's the way you used to dress or music you used to like, or I look back at that and they did amazing. My parents were amazing. And then all of a sudden I get out and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a different world
Mm-hmm.
to name a category. I just mentioned money. What else? Where your parents gave you the best they could. Or your wife's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another one? Give me a category. And you're
Oh.
like, I'm so glad I see this worldview this way.
Money, health, leadership.
Here we are again, same categories.
I mean, they're all.
You
the
know
same.
why? Because Cindy, it's the only categories.
Yep.
I use the same four because it
Yeah.
encompasses
Yeah.
everything.
Those are the four.
I'm trying to seriously think of another category. Can't think of one.
Money, marriage, ministry. Bam.
There it is.
Morality. Morals.
There it is.
You want to be good in morals.
Mm-hmm.
That's character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Man.
Parenting is definitely one.
Parenting. Yeah, I want to be a better parent.
Yeah.
I mean, even with my adult kids, because there's times where I look at my kids and just tell them off right in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that a time or two, maybe even today. It happens.
Yep.
Right? It's not tell them off. It's just like
Yeah.
you just want to be the best parent you possibly can. You got to share sharp things, truths. You got to be, but I want to be the most effective, motivating, encouraging, and provide the best. What else? Any other categories? No, there isn't.
Nope.
But let's be the best we can possibly be.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're staying at about the same algorithm and numbers, aren't we, Jacob?
Yeah, we're steady where we're at. Yeah.
Probably 400 to 500 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
a
we need.
lot of retention though. A lot of people listen all the way through,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Every time someone says something, and I thank y'all for that. Thank you, listeners, viewers. Just again, click like, commit to it, subscribe, all those
Share it.
things. Share it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Especially on
definitely share it.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, people click on it.
Yeah,
They'll
they
click
do.
right out in.
They really do.
I've been doing the link in the story, and a lot of people have said, "Hey, thank you for that," because it's real quick.
Yeah, they
I'm
can
in
just
my
click
story,
on it and find it.
right on it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people use their phone, right?
Mhm.
Their handheld device, and
Yeah.
they're in their car. They'll click the link to YouTube, and then they can just have the audio running through their car. A lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
say
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
instead of having to scroll through whatever, it's just a big open link on that. They'll be in their car, they'll just hit it and throw it down.
Yeah. It works.
Instead of having to read through
worth it.
long comments or
Yeah.
whatever. So I like that.
Yep.
So thank you for being a part. I'm going to pray for us.
Mhm.
Jesus, thank you for these opportunities to communicate. I'm always so grateful for what you've given us and given us a voice, and grateful for those that are listening, and grateful for giving us a perspective and a worldview that brings you glory through your word. And everyone listening, I just want to say a prayer specifically for every listener right now. I am praying blessing over their health, their marriage, their future, their current families, their finances, their vocation, their health. I pray, God, for supernatural healing for those that need it. I'm just praying you would touch their body physically and heal their body. I'm praying, God, that you would give them creativity and innovation and promotion in their careers, and that, God, in every way you'd bless them as they influence the next generation, their children, and those that they work with and at their school. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Thank you, Z's.